Earlier this year, I went to India as the blogger representing the Philippines among the 30 international bloggers who won the Kerala Blog Express Season 4. Another person bound for India this year is Aviana Jamila Tupaz Kotesa, known as Little Tabby, who is turning 1 year old this coming January 12, albeit for a journey that will save her life. Last month, I attended the Saving Tabby fundraising event of local artists from Art Association of Bacolod, AB, Prima Art Realistas, and artists of Negros Association, ANA, to help Little Tabby's parents pool some money needed for the liver transplant that will take place at Indraprastha Apollo Hospital in New Delhi, India. Although the fundraising art exhibit event has ended, support for Little Tabby is still very much needed. Who is Little Tabby? I found out when I attended the event that Little Tabby is the daughter of my schoolmate from La Consolacion College Bacolod, Michelle Mabel Tupaz Kotesa. I was directed to their www.gofundme.com/saving-little-tabby page where Michelle shared her heart-wrenching story. Doctors had been telling Michelle that she couldn't conceive, so when it happened, it was a miracle, a gift from God bestowed on her and her husband. But during her pregnancy, she had eclampsia that she even went blind temporarily. Although she recovered in the ICU 4 days later, little did she know that it damaged the liver of the baby in her womb. They only found out about it when Little Tabby, after being delivered by C-section, turned 6 months last July. When Little Tabby was brought into the world, this bundle of joy brought so much happiness and light into her family and their home. The light was overshadowed by the news that she was diagnosed with chronic liver disease secondary to neonatal hepatitis. Her gastroenterologist recommended an immediate liver transplant before she reaches her first birthday. Liver transplant in India. Since liver transplant in the Philippines is done only among adults, Little Tabby's procedure had to be performed abroad. At first, Michelle and her family are eyeing Taiwan as the venue for Little Tabby's operation. More recently, Michelle and other Filipino families with children needing a pediatric liver transplant found out about Indraprastha Apollo Hospital. Many Filipino children have benefited from their Apollo transplant program. Drive Anupam Sibal, Group Medical Director of Apollo Hospitals Group and Senior Pediatric Gastroenterologist and Hepatologist of Indraprastha Apollo Hospitals, was in the country for the Apollo transplant program. Michelle was able to meet Drive Sibal and she is hopeful with this new development. A hand to help, a step to healing. As Little Tabby and her family make their way to India this month, they are asking for support through their GoFundMe page, and for prayers. This reminds me of Mary and Joseph knocking on doors more than 2,000 years ago and found a manger for the child Jesus. I hope that as India has nourished my mind, body and soul during my trip there this year, it will also bring healing to Little Tabby before the world turns a year older. All photos are by this author.